Hi, so the first question, what dispositions do you possess that make you a successful teacher? There are a few of them that really stand out to me that I think make me the teacher that I am today. The first one is that I strongly believe that all students can learn. I've taught 9th through 12th grade for the last 12 years. I've also had some time periods where I worked with middle schoolers as well. But with the last 5 years, I've worked a lot with special needs students at the high school I'm currently teaching, and I do believe all students can learn. And just because I have special needs students in my classroom, I still expect them to learn, obviously at a different level, but I set my expectations high for all of my students. But I don't just say good luck getting there. I say, here are the tools that you need, and I'm here to support you in helping you figure out how to reach those expectations. So I'm a strong believer in high expectations for all students, and it's really cool to see even the students with the most challenges can rise to those expectations with help. It's really awesome to see that and see those students be successful. Another thing that I believe makes me a good teacher is that I am willing to work with students and modify lessons or assignments to meet their needs, especially those students with special needs. So I'm not just like, this is the assignment, everyone has to do it this way, especially with IEPs, which is by the law, you have to do that. But I am more than happy to do that. I work with students and modify assignments all the time. Also, I think one of my biggest strengths, which my mentor teacher has told me this, and I've just seen it, I believe it to be true after what I have experienced in the last 11 years that I've taught, going into my 12th year, that building relationships with students is number one to me. I believe that if students respect you, and they believe that you care about them learning, and they believe that you are going to help them and you're here to see them succeed, and they feel safe in your classroom, then they are going to come to your class. They are going to participate, and they are going to do work and ultimately be successful. And that's what we're here for, is to help students and help them be successful and help them reach their goals. So I think it all starts with relationships. So that warm and inviting personality and that caring, and instead of saying, why aren't you working in my classroom, saying, how can I help you? And is there anything I'm doing? Talking to them about what's going on outside of school. But like I said, it all starts with building that trust, and I think that's another one of my strengths as a teacher. Something that I really do want to work on moving forward. We teach, and sometimes we don't mean to pick out favorites at all. And it's funny because one of my values is fairness and equality. I really value that, and I promote that in my classes. But I do notice, as far as sometimes when it comes to a TA or students that I've had for a few years in some of my upper division classes, I think I can sometimes show favoritism towards those students. And it's not any way that I mean to, but when I reflect on my teaching and my interactions, sometimes I might allow them to do things that I wouldn't allow other students to do. And so I really want to be careful of that, how that's perceived. I don't want to show favoritism towards anyone, especially in my dance class. It's a performance class that I coach, and we also perform. And I think I'm more careful in there. I don't feel like I show favoritism in that class, but I do want to be careful of that. That's something I really want to work on moving forward, is not showing favoritism to anyone and being equal and fair to everyone, which, like I said, in one way I feel like I do that really well, but in other ways, unintentionally, I feel like that might come across, that I do show favoritism towards some of those older students who maybe have earned my trust and respect, and so they've earned some privileges, but I don't want it to come across that way. And then lastly, just to describe a teacher, I think a teacher should be professional. I think we should take our job really seriously, because it's one of the most important jobs. Parents are trusting us with their most important things, their kids, and we have them for a significant amount of time during the school day. And so I think we need to take that very seriously. I think we need to be doing ongoing professional development. I think we need to be staying up to trend with technology, so they are ready to pursue anything that they want when they graduate high school. We have the 3 R's at our high school. We want our students to be respectful, responsible, and ready for any option they want to pursue. And so my job is to prepare them for that, and I need to model that in my action and behavior.